What could this wait be for? Thank you, Caroline. Mavis, glad you're already here. I have a big job that I need your help with. I don't want to say too much. Instead, I want you to go to the quarry and you'll meet a man there named Gary Bernard. He will tell you everything you need to know about this project. Oh, a project for me? Why, thank you, Mr. Conductor. Why, you're welcome, Mavis. I better get going. Good luck at the quarry. The quarry had been busier than ever before, with more vehicles than ever before. And soon enough, Mavis arrived. Well, you must be Mavis, I presume. And you must be Gary Bernard. That will be Garrett Bernard to you. And yes, this is my quarry. Before I give you your first job, you can go around and talk to your friends and know what you're about to get yourself into. And it didn't take long for Mavis to find Bill, Ben, and the rest of the pack. There isn't one job... Bill and Ben, great to see you. Oh, Mavis, said Bill, you can never get away from us. And not just us, you get to be with the pack too. Oh yes, the pack. But the pack looks bigger than usual. What's up with that? Well, actually, the pack got 2 new members. This is Patrick to my left, and at the end is George. He isn't a permanent member, but for the time being, he's helping out. Ugh, thank goodness. I can't wait till this is all said and done so I can finally get away from these vehicles. Oh, George, that's gonna be a while. Especially when you have to flatten my cement. Oh, by the way, do any of you know what we're working on anyway? Gary never told me. That's Garrett. You never want to mess up Garrett Bernard's name. And as for the project, he never said. We're just in the process of getting all the material. I assume once we actually start building whatever this contraption is going to be, he'll at least give us somewhat of a hint of what we're doing. Wow, he's that specific with his name? Well, thanks for the info. Oh, by the way, does anybody know what that yellow machine is? Well, I assume you're not talking about us. No, that one in the corner who's just sitting there all by himself. Oh, that's the Sodor Railway Repair. Sodor Railway Repair? What kind of name is that? Well, he's one of the machines, along with Patrick and George, that Garrett Bernard requested that they need at this quarry. As for what he does, it has to do with ballast. That's about all we know. As for his name, honestly, I think Garrett Bernard was just too lazy to come up with one. Patrick talks a lot, so we knew what his name was, but the Sodor Railway Repair, he's very quiet. We've barely even spoken to him. Well, thank you all for that information. I believe that's all my questions. I should probably get back to Garrett. He'll be wondering what's taken me so long. Took you long enough, Mavis. Now is that everyone that you met? Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to meet that yellow machine on the other line. Ugh, hurry up. Hello there. My name's Mavis. It's nice to meet you. Oh, Garrett tells me you're supposed to be helping us out. That'll be great. I can't wait for it. Well, I better get going before Garrett gets mad. You know how he is. Bye. Finally, Mavis, you're here. Alright, I want you to go back over there. We're gonna have a big meeting with the pack and Bill and Ben. Alright, everyone. It's time to know what's going to happen. Well, kind of. Anyway, I, Garrett Bernard, am in charge of this mission, and this mission is to build something new. What it is, I can't say. So, our starting project is to build a foundation for what we are building. Mr. Conductor has a vacant land that we will be able to use. For now, we are just putting down the cement to build the bottom portion of whatever this is. That's going to be the goal for you guys. So, should I take this cement with Patrick and George down there? Correct, Ben. Now, an engine will be coming soon, and he will be showing you and anybody else that needs to go to this new land where it is. Now, since I cannot be in two places at once, Mavis will be my second in command. I will mostly be at the new land, making sure that everything is running like clockwork. So if you're at the quarry and you ever have a question, please ask Mavis. Ugh, not Mavis. Everything will be fine with Mavis under control. Oh look, there's the engine. And Stepney arrived in the quarry along with some platforms. Alright, who am I taking? Ben, Patrick, George, and myself. I'll be riding with you, Stepney. Alright, sounds good to me, boss. Mavis quickly pulled into a siding, while Garrett Bernard hopped into Stepney, and everyone soon followed Stepney out of the quarry. So, Mavis, what do you want us to do? Well, Garrett Bernard never told me what to do. I guess, Jack, Kelly, can you go with the rest of them and head off to that vacant land? Sure thing, Mavis. You know what? We need everybody here. Thumper, Sodor Railway Repair. I guess for the rest of you, the job will be to collect rocks. Thumper, I want you to get rocks from the mountain, and Alfie, I want you to dig for them. Once you've found rocks, you can either give them to Max, Monty, or you can give them to Bill, whichever one you choose. Sounds good, Mavis. Let's go, team! Well, Mavis, I guess you're doing a better job than I ever expected. Yes, Mavis. Isabel and I will do our best to find some rocks as well. Well, I guess that leaves the three of us. He doesn't say a word. I think he needs a name. In due time, Bill. In due time. And Mavis knew everything would be able to work out just fine.